Prodigy! Invaders must die. It's Radio Dead Air Monday night. What are you doing back there? Okay, what is it? Uh-huh. I hear you. Grady has thoughts. It's Monday, Radio Dead Air, KRDA. How is everybody doing out there? It's a Monday night. We have lots of stuff for you tonight. That was the Prodigy starting us off. Invaders Must Die. Keith Flint, Prodigy frontman, passed away today. Where's Floofy Boy? He's over there. And he what is it? He just flopped over. Hang on. What are you doing? What are you doing, cat? Come here. Come here, you fluffy nonsense. Oh, up we go. There he is. There's a little screamy fur thing. There he is. Hold still. You have stuff on your face. You have stuff on your face. Hold still. There you go. Look at him. Hi, buddy. I'm trying to do the show, and you're being screamy and scratchy, and now you're purring. Because you just want attention at all times. Are you sure you're a cat? Are you sure you're a cat? That's my arm, by the way. Ow. That's my arm. Ow. Those are your claws. Why don't I put you down? Ow. Those are your claws. That hurts. Because I'm wearing short sleeves for once. Why do you wear long sleeves all the time, Nash? There you go, everybody. Ugh. Oh, you silly thing. You silly thing. Ow. Can you not, please? Can you not? I need, oh, owie. Ow. Can you not? Your little claws right there. Little claws right there. Can you not do that? You can do all the other stuff. Just don't do the claws there, okay? He's doing the claws again. Okay. All right. You little thing. There we go. You can do this. This is better. Anyway, Keith Flint, frontman of the Prodigy, passed away. Left us, whichever euphemism you want to use. 49 years old, way too damn young. And I know there's conflicting reports about the accounts of his death. I don't want to talk about it because, that's something for the news, not something for a show you come to hang out and chill and then, okay. Ow. Okay, that, I'm trying to be serious. Grady. You little butt. Your little butt. Here. Come on, man. Regardless, the thing about the Prodigy is it never really was my kind of music. I've never been like an EDM guy. Sometimes I am, depends on the song. I did like a lot of what the Prodigy put out that I did hear. I do know Firestarter ran into the ground. Thanks, radio. But they were, even the thing about musicians, even ones you don't personally, their style doesn't gel with you, is the great ones still influence everybody else. And Prodigy did have a big influence on the industry. Lots of imitation, lots of change. They set a tone, and when you set a tone for a genre, it radiates out to other genres, and other people hold on to that, and it changes their sound and it influences them too. So it's sad. It's so good music though, man. Good music. What are you doing, Bo? What are you doing? Sorry, we just before the show tonight, I'm sitting here ready to get going, ready to hit the button, ready to get everything going, and I went to the bathroom and I looked over coming out of the bathroom and Loki was sitting on the bed. Now we have a problem with Loki and the bed. And that is we have to be there with him. Because if we're not, he eats the bed. I don't know why he doesn't do this to any other thing in the house. Nothing else. Not anything else. He does not destroy anything. But he will eat the bed. He will eat the comforter. He will eat the sheets. He will eat the pillowcases. He will eat the pillows. He will eat the blankets. He will eat the bed. And I looked and he had eaten more of the bed, which we have to be careful about because he'll eat a lot. I'm not just talking little bits. He'll eat a lot of it, which makes us concerned because that's stuff that has to go through his intestines and get pooped out. And when dogs do that sort of thing, they eat things they shouldn't, and we have to watch him. So most of the time we try to remember to keep the bedroom door closed when we're not around. I forgot because I went in to go to the bathroom and I didn't close the door behind me. And in the time that I was in the bathroom and I came back, Loki ate the bed. Life with dog. Life with dog. Nothing, and it's nothing else in the house. It's just the bed. What are you doing, buddy? Brady, what are you doing? You scratched the walls, which, you know, we're having to have those redone at some point anyway, but you make a mess. It's not good and you know better, but you do it anyway because you're a butt. You have like, what, 6 scratchy things all over the house and you pick the thing you're not supposed to scratch. What are we supposed to do with you two? You want to go? Do you want to go? Okay. Go on. Wait, what are you doing? You can't go that way. There you go. Careful. There you go. That's your butthole. Yes. Hi. Are you done yet? No? You're gonna sit there? Grady, you're gonna sit there? Alright, buddy. Oh, you're moving now? Are you gonna move or are you gonna sit? Please make up your mind. Make up your mind. I'm trying to do things. He made up his mind. Okay. Hooray. We have lots of stuff coming up. Taking your request. You want to hear something? Send it to requests@radiodeadair.com. And we have videos. We have What the Fuck's Wrong with You Live coming up at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. Please stay tuned for that. Other stuff I have thoughts on, like the Rotten Tomatoes and Captain Marvel thing, which that was overdue, wasn't it? We'll talk about that some, and other stuff in the news, and etc. etc. But right now, it's time for The Invisibles. For those of you just joining us for the first time, Radio Dead Air used to be audio only, made the jump to video, but there's a lot of really good songs that don't have videos. So I set some time aside to share them with you here on the Radio Dead Air. I don't even know what the fuck that accent was. What am I doing? We're going to start with a band called White Collar Rebel. They've got some... I'm not sure they actually have an album out. I tried to find it. But they do have some stuff on SoundCloud, which I really like, just finding stuff on places like SoundCloud, because that's a little bit off the beaten track, and I find some stuff that's a little different. This is an airplane. Let's go ahead and put on. This is White Collar Rebel. Track is called Hey Hey No Way. Radio Dead Air.
So loud.
White Collar Rebel. Remember that name, because if there's any justice in the world, you'll hear big stuff from them in the future. That was Hey Hey No Way. No album currently, but you can find all their stuff on SoundCloud. I suggest you do, because damn, it's a good tune. It's got some crank to it. What's up next? Oh, the Mountain Goats. Oh, them Mountain Goats. John Darnielle has got a new album coming out. And I love that he just has the freedom to do crazy shit like this. For example, this is an entire album inspired by Dungeons and Dragons. It's called In League with Dragons. Got a new track from it with the unlikely title of Cadaver Sniffing Dog. Let's enjoy it together, shall we? Radio.air.
From several stations, everybody adjust your expectations. Stray clumps of hair and blood and brain, fragments of bone in the drain. Rookies try to keep the airway clear, but the damage is too severe. Bring in the cadaver. Sniffing dog. Bring in the cadaver. Sniffing dog. Bring in the cadaver. Sniffing dog. Crawlers down ash wet floor, ready for war. Veterans on their hands and knees. Nobody's ready for days like these. Wait till you come up on the smoking back, and even then you check. Radio home all clean. If there were any survivors, they fled the scene. Bring in the cadaver. Sniffing dog. Bring in the cadaver. Sniffing dog. Bring in the cadaver. Sniffing dog. Bring in the cadaver. Sniffing dog.
the Mountain Goats from the album In League with Dragons, an album inspired by Dungeons and Dragons because John Darnielle does whatever the fuck he wants. That was Cadaver Sniffing Dog. Next up, this one actually really kind of excited me in a strange sort of way. How do I put this? After a while, everything in a given year or era just sorts of sounds very samey, which is by design. That's how the market of music works. But occasionally, an airplane flies overhead. Godspeed. Occasionally, you'll find something that comes out that just doesn't sound like anything else at the time. And that alone is enough to get your attention. This got my attention. I'm not quite sure how to classify this song. I know I'm building it up. Fuck you. All I know is I'm glad I found it because it definitely sounds interesting. And I do like it. It's not like my favorite song of all time, but bless their hearts for doing something different. This is a band called Quaker City Nighthawks. Brand new album called QCNH. I'll give you a few seconds to see if you can figure out what that stands for. This track is called Suit in the Back. Let's give it a listen. Radio Dead Air.
Boy, you gotta lose something if you wanna live that way. Boy, you got to lose something if you wanna live that way. Put them in the grass just off the interstate. It's a nothing in a minute. It's a second and he's gonna teach a lesson about the message and how they send it. Boy, you gotta lose something if you wanna live that way. Oh, my mind is racing through about 15 different places. I'm not sure if I can keep it all here. We're on that suit in the back, it's got a loaded jacket. Boy, we know you don't ride with that pen. You gotta lose something if you wanna live that way. Boy, you gotta lose. Yeah. Oh, well, my mind is racing through about 15 different places. I'm not sure if I can keep it all here. Well, but that suit in the back, it's got a loaded jacket. Boy, we know you don't ride with that pen. Boy, you gotta lose something if you wanna live that way. Boy, you gotta lose something if you wanna live that way. Lose something.
Quaker City Nighthawks from the album QCNH. That was Suit in the Back. It's, God, good old slap bass going on there. I like the song. It's just, it's nice to hear somebody doing something different, and it stands out. It's a good song. One more tonight. This is a band called Criminal Hygiene. Their new one is called Run It Again. We're going to hear Greetings from a Postcard. Radio Dead Air.
From a copper
I hit the fucking button. I hit the fucking button. Fucking button. All right. That was Criminal Hygiene from the album Run It Again. Greetings from a Postcard. You can find that anywhere better albums are sold. Good little tune. Before that, we heard Quaker City Nighthawks from the album QCNH. We heard Suit in the Back. I'm going to be playing that quite a bit, I think. I love the feel of it. It's very meaty kind of sound to it. The Mountain Goats from the album In League with Dragons. We heard Cadaver Sniffing Dog and White Collar Rebel. No album, but they're on SoundCloud, and they got some free songs there you can go listen to, because you should. We heard Hey Hey, No Way. That's the Invisibles for this week. It's Monday. It's Radio Dead Air. How are you all doing out there? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We having a good time so far? I'd like to think so. Maybe. Possibly. Perhaps. Maybe! So. Sonic. Oh my god! Alright. Maybe it's just me and my sense of connection to Sonic. Because I remember a few weeks ago when that first trailer for Aladdin hit, and we all saw the live-action genie. The face goes here. Not here. Not here. The face goes here. We all saw that, and we were all kind of, mortified. And what the fuck are you doing? Well, today, the live-action Sonic was unveiled, or leaked, rather. And we say live-action because it's CGI. There is no real hedgehog in the world, in real life, that looks like fucking Sonic. It's just biology, people. Disabuse yourself of that notion. However, everybody saw the new Sonic, and Twitter, as it is wont to do, lost its merry little mind. Shall we look? Let's look together. Let's look together. Here we go. There's Sonic. You all know Sonic, right? There's Sonic the Hedgehog. What's the big deal? It's Sonic. And I have to admit, it doesn't, I'm not looking at this and going, oh my God, and I don't understand why. I just saw it and was like, yeah, that's Sonic, what? It didn't bother me in the slightest. Now, I do want to point out, it's a little unnerving that he isn't wearing gloves. His hands are just that color. That's a little, but otherwise, it's like, what's the big deal, guys? It's a live-action Sonic. That's about what you were gonna get with a live-action Sonic. Did you expect him to be a little squished-down guy with a tiny body and a giant goddamn head? I mean, come on. That would have been a little... Well, okay, this entire thing is unrealistic, but let's be honest. But yeah, I've been watching all day people on Twitter have been responding to this like it's the end of days. Like someone has come into their home and stared them in the face with eyes of flame and spoken aloud the words that open the seven seals to inform them that his judgment has come and right soon. That's the other one. People are like, he has two eyes. Yes, he does. I just want to point out, the complaint is that the character has two separate individual eyeballs. In any other context, saying it's wrong because he doesn't have one continuous eyeball that runs together sounds a little do you hear yourselves? Do you hear that? Do you hear what you're saying? He's less of a mutant now, and I don't like that. Oh. I have, and again, maybe it's a fandom thing. I have no interest in the movie. I really don't. Even with Paul Rudd, bless his soul. I have no interest in seeing this. If it came on cable someday, and I happen to have it on in the background, I might watch it for a few minutes, but actually going to the movie theater and putting down money for this never crossed my mind. Never. People, I learned my lesson from Super Mario Brothers, okay? I was a wee thing when that came out, and I paid money for that. And here's the thing about kids, and I speak from experience. I was a kid when I saw Super Mario Brothers, and I thought it was awesome. Kids are kind of stupid. So, yeah. This is a thing. It happens. This is adaptation. You learn to roll with the punches. I don't understand what the whole visceral response to it has been. But again, I was talking like I had that response to the genie, which just looked wrong. So I kind of get it. Maybe it's just it's kind of it's a relative thing, I guess. I kind of get it. I mean, for fuck's sakes, it's a Sonic the Hedgehog movie with Paul Rudd, a live action Paul Rudd. We're not coming here for this. Is not going to the Oscars. This is not a Black Panther. Okay, this one's not going to win any awards at all. This, just let it go. I know. Just let her go. Let her go. I don't get it. It's Sonic. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, the Pikachu movie didn't even bother. All right, the Mr. Mime from the Pikachu movie did kind of creep me out, but only because he's very fleshy. Like in an unnatural kind of fleshy way. Like just one of those ways it's like you were instantly repelled because you're given the impression that they have a disease and you are concerned. He has two eyes. It's a hedgehog. It's got two eyes. It just ain't right. For fuck's sake. Oh. Little perspective is all I'm saying, everybody. Just a wee touch of perspective. A wee little bit. All right, let's see what we're going to do tonight. We have lots more to come. If you have requests, fire them off to requests@radio.air.com. Oh, one more little thing. Did you know I have an Instagram? I do. Nash076. I do Instagram. Let's see. And this is just, if you want to visit my Instagram, you'll see wonderful things like this. This is Grady's first encounter with an azalea. Yes, I know they're poisonous for animals. He didn't eat it. Yeah. Grady met a flower. Oh. So, yeah, if you want to come check out my Instagram, there he is. Grady's he's never been outside before. He's not an outside cat, and he's never seen a flower before. So I showed him a flower, and he was like, "Oh, what is it?" I was expecting him to have like no concern about it, but he stuck his head in there and just kept sniffing it. He thought he was so happy about it. He thought, "Oh my God, what is this?" He loved the flower. So yeah. Do check that out. Let's see. What are we going to do here? Oh boy, let's do this. Do some Isle of Rangoon. Greg's had a rough week. You guys go check out his stuff because he and Trent make good things. Let's have a look at this one. You didn't need to sleep tonight, right? Radio Dead Air.